impossible. Still I ask myself, are we in our game? It's not logical, but you contemplate, are we am I?
Look at them all. Oh, my goodness, look at them all. There's just so many people here. This is the stream that you want to be a part of. Yes. 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 Hello. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click subscribe, tell all your friends. Oh dear. The poll says who's taking it this evening, and the Sabres are winning. Ooh. So Riley is in the lineup tonight for the Leafs. Nylander isn't. So that's pretty tough. Steve Dangle here. Toronto versus Buffalo is the stream here on the SDPN YouTube channel, brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. There are no other Toronto-based sports teams playing today. And if you want to see if that's a lie or not, go to Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Listen, we got a bet tonight called the Overhaul. I think there's going to be a lot of goals today. Caden Primo in net. And also Lucan in the net for the Sabres. Uh, we got Thompson getting at least a point, Matthews getting at least a point. Both of those things happened yesterday. And we're going to go 6 or more goals. We're trying to really, we're not putting Leafs win anymore. I'm trying for you guys. I'm trying. I really am. I can't make them win, much as I try. Casey. Oh my God, what a name. Casey SH Kashifel. As a Canucks fan, welcome to the mushy middle. Yo, you ain't kidding. Uh there's a big scratch on my face that I'm sure you've noticed. And I will tell the story about that. Not yet. I'm gonna make you wait because that happened today. I do want to shout out producer Hayden, who is on the stream tonight, and also became the most recent member of Rachel's Raiders, which is my hockey team raising money for Easter Seals Ontario, which is a charity that helps out kids with physical disabilities. Hayden reached his goal of $1,000. So whoever donated to you is in the chat. Hayden said he got a sizable donation today. Who said that? I donated earlier to make sure producer Hayden. EA Mora. That was very generous and hilarious of you. Thank you. Adam Wild is $34 shy of his goal. I think someone else needs to beat their goal. So if you can we link to Rachel's Raiders in the chat? There are many other members of Rachel's Raiders who have not reached their goal of at least $1,000. Let's all donate to them. If you donate to anyone on my team, any dollar amount, you automatically enter to have a chance to win 2 tickets to Leafs Sens on December 27th. Leaf Upstead, if the Blue Jays win the World Series, will you have a different room to film in for the reaction? I know the series ain't over, but I must ask. I mean, honestly, that's a great question. We haven't even talked about like what would we do for elimination games. The crazy thing is there's very good chance there's a Leaf game that night. So I don't know what to do, to be honest. Puck is about to be dropped. Oh, puck is dropped. I lean forward and I pause the stream. Caden Primo plays the puck to Simone Benoit. Attaboy, producer Hayden. I've never done that before in all the time I've been doing this. Yeah, messing up just for you. Icing is the call against the Leafs. Robar, thanks, Steve. Now I'm addicted to Fantasy Stars. Buddy. NHL Fantasy Stars. I'm not having the greatest day, but I've only had Bo Horvat play. I need Nyes to have a big day. He's been killing it for me. Also, Matt Boldy, shout out producer Hayden. Cowan gets it deep. Sometimes I confuse McCowan and Michelli. Cowan and Michelli. There you go. Tage Thompson. Sabres come out with numbers. They're working it around. The shot, the save from Primo. A lot of odd man rushes last night. Can't have that happen again. Thompson. Rebound. Blocked by McCabe, and he looks hurt. That puck goes out of play. 19:09 to go in the first period. Did McCabe get hit in the neck? They're showing the odd man rush. I want to know if one of the Leafs' best defensemen got hit in the neck. Here it is. Oh! It did. Oh my God, he's such a warrior. Sabres try for a wraparound, doesn't work. Good battle in front from Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Matthews is on the ice for his first shift of the game. He is on a line with Bobby McMahon and Nick Robertson. So the line from last year of Domi, McMahon, and Robertson that I said should never take the ice again is basically on the ice right now, except you're replacing Max Domi with Austin Matthews. Crazy. Oh, puck has not been dropped. How dare you? Puck is dropped. Face off in the Leaf zone. The Sabres win it. Riley shoved to the ice in front of the Leafs net. Leafs digging for it. It's next man up night in Toronto for the Leafs. McMahon, so fast, hits Byram hard. Sabres breaking out again. Sabres flub a pass. Robertson over to Carlo. Carlo breaking out. Dumped into the Sabres zone as everyone changes. Windwalker, the Blue Jays didn't just win, they hit the Dodgers in the mouth. Also, BJFR win. You know what? I could never do as good a job talking about the Jays as Jesse Blake is. And seeing as he's on our network, I'm not sure why I would just do a worse version of what he's doing. And it would be worse. Tavares to Nyes. It's Tavares, Nyes, Michelli. Nyes, great job. Can't get it to the point. Continues to battle. Here come the Leafs again. Tavares fakes the slap shot in front. Rebound! That's got to be interference, and it is. Penalty to the Sabres. Power play for the Leafs. Producer Hayden, how much money would you pay for Adam to do one LFR? See, the danger with that, Hayden, is what if I enjoy the night off? And then all of a sudden now I'm going broke because I like it a little too much. Tavares. So it's Tavares, Michelli, Matthews, Riley, Nyes in absence of William Nylander. Riley has it. Michelli. Matthews down low in front. Tavares. Stopped by Lukin, and Riley gets it at the point. Michelli. Riley. On. Stopped by Lukin. Leafs with two decent looks, only 15 seconds in. Sabres clear it. Out of play, though. Into the benches. $1:38 to go in this power play. 17:06 to go in the first. Thank you for joining us today, tonight, this evening, whatever you want to call it. Really appreciate it. I know there's a bigger game on tonight. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us. Did they lower the camera? I don't remember seeing so many people's heads blocking the ice in years past. I don't think so. It's always possible. Michelli gains the zone, hands it off. Tavares dancing. That's a poor pass to Matthews, and it's gone. I don't know why he would do that. He had two guys on him. Riley in his own end. Coughs it up. Primo, miscommunication with Matthews. Come on, guys. You had a good start. Let's go. OEL. To Cowan through the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Passes to no one. Cowan. Down low to McMahon. McMahon to the point. Shot! Oh, just trickles wide. Deflected, I think, by Waugh. Here come the Sabres. 3-on-2. Shorthanded. McLeod. Played well by the Leafs. Here they come the other way. McMahon cleaned out by Power. Not the best power play, not the worst. But the Leafs do not score. Lorenzen to get it. Yarncroke was poised to be a healthy scratch until Nylander was deemed ineligible to play tonight. 580 of you voted on who was winning tonight, and 57% of you said the Sabres. Ouch. Corrupted. Steve, good evening. Let's go Leafs and go Jays go. That's so off-putting, but I agree. Sabres battling in the Leaf zone. Leafs clean him out. Lorentz goes around his man. Forces Dahlin to make a play. Sabres up the ice. Dunn is cleaned out. Here comes Robertson, 1-on-1. Curls back. Cycles it. Hard around for Myers. McMahon and Matthews. Benoit at the point. On. It's deflected. McMahon. Myers at the point. Benoit. On. Tipped. Just wide. That was Matthews. Leafs have had some good chances here early. Oh! Benoit got a big piece of his man. Chris Cuthbert just said just getting out of the way of that was Jason Zucker. I don't think he got out of the way at all. That looked like it hurt. Thank you to Corrupted for the 5 gifted SDPN memberships. If you are gifted a membership tonight, be sure to thank whoever gave it to you. Nice. Hands it off. Riley. Hey! Oh, just wide from Michelli. Hey is what I could come up with in the moment. Sabres pass off target in the Leaf zone. Oh, that was solid. They have it at the point. They put it on. I think Oliver Ekman-Larsson kicked that behind Caden Primo and out of play. Oh, Michelli almost had his second as a Leaf. Puts it wide. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. The stream is brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. We got the out-of-town scoreboard. Bruins up 3-1 on the Habs in the Ray Bork Bowl. Remember, we need Tage Thompson to get a point, Matthews to get a point, and for the over of 5.5 to hit. Corrupted says, too many SDPN streams, don't tell my wife. I'm not going to tell her. Speaking of wife, I texted my wife. I go, can you bring the pill box? Because I forgot to take my vitamins before this stream. And also, can I have balls? And she responded, balls? And I sent back halls. Sorry, I meant halls. Oh, and it's associate producer Leo. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to the stream. Do you want to say something? Is that Minion talk or Pengu talk?
Pengu, Daddy.
Yeah.
Can you not delay it?
Not delay it.
Like don't put it off the photo.
I don't know what you mean, buddy.
Like don't delay it from your work you're doing.
I'm here. How about I come see you at first intermission? Are you being a good big brother upstairs? Yeah. Oh, that's the ring. You should take that upstairs. Okay. Can you close the door on your way out? Thank you. Producer Leo. There we go. Face off in the Leaf zone. Won by Domi. Kicked a mile in the air. Oh my goodness. Joshua battling for it. This is a new look line. Wah with Domi and Joshua. Interesting. Thompson. There's a pending call. And it looks like it's going against Jake McCabe, and it looks like he doesn't like it very much. Saying a high stick. 12:55. Producer Hayden trying to read lips saying McCabe said, "You better watch your back." Kulich would not let go of McCabe's stick. Oh, that's terrible. So McCabe high sticked him because Kulich wouldn't let go of the stick. Oh, that's terrible. He's right. That's a garbage call. That's a joke. Here comes Darlene. Matthews clears it. That's a joke. He's right to be mad, and he's right to tell Kulich to keep his head up. Leo just made the horrible Leafs watchable. Good, I'm glad. I wasn't expecting that. He's never awake. One of the refs, I'm reliably told by producer Hayden, is Chris Schlenkler. What do you know about Chris Schlenkler? Oh, is that the ref from Alberta who we talked about? No way. That's actually very funny. God, I hope that's true. Turnover. Joshua gets it to Lorentz. Oh, Lorentz gets around power. Shifty to the point. Cycled. 35 seconds to go in this penalty kill. Very effective penalty kill so far. And it's a good thing, too, because the Sabres should straight up not be on the power play right now. Good block from Carlo. 20 seconds. Tuck. Over. Shot. Stop by Primo. Been sharp so far tonight. Sabres hold the zone. Aggressive. Ah! Primo with the save. Wow, fans on that. 3, 2, 1. Penalty is killed. Sabres still have control. McCabe goes straight to the front of the net. Good play from Wah. Don't bunch up now. In front. Stopped by Primo. 10:42 to go in the first. 23 Plaster. Got to go in a few minutes, but I wanted to ask, aren't we dismissing Domi Matthews too quickly? He played what? One game with Matthews, and we all could see Matthews was horrible that game, not Domi's fault. I think they should trade the guy. They obviously do not really like the player. Trade the guy. So Domi, we can do a segment on him in a bit. More than half of his contract is paid. More than half of his salary this season is paid, and then the next 2 seasons he makes $3 million, which is less than the $3.75 million cap hit, which makes it easier to trade him. He does have some trade protection, but at this point, do it. Just do it. You don't trust the guy. You don't trust him at center. You don't trust him at wing. You don't trust him. Under 10 minutes to go. Darlene with it at the point. Good pressure from Robertson. Darlene gets around him. Intercepted by Matthews, and we're going to get another call. It's a cross check. And who's it going against? Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Boy, the Leafs are yippy this year with the refs. Oh, my God. went down pretty easy. But Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel, brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Vitamins for Steven. The Halls goes back in. So you've heard me coughing and sputtering, and I've been sick for like 2 weeks. And I finally got sick of it. And the doctor sent me to go get a chest x-ray to rule out pneumonia. I was like, yo. So then I was worried that I had pneumonia. And then it turns out I don't have pneumonia. And now I'm pissed off because now what do I do? And they just told me keep hydrating and taking medicine. Oh, and resting. To which I said LMAO. Steve, the answer is obvious. They need a right wing, and the greatest free agent is still available in Phil Kessel. Just solve all of the problems. You know what? Let's do it. I'd keep Domi. Michelli is worse. Constant nothing. I can understand why guys don't love Michelli. He's been generating chances. Domi hasn't generated a thing. I think he scored first or second game, and that's it. Might be his only point. Leafs come up with the puck off the face-off. They begin a penalty kill right now. Sabres hold the line at the point. Dahlin from the point, gloved by Caden Primo. Stolarz is not backing up tonight. It's Dennis Hildeby. The Leafs say it's to just give Stolarz a night off. And I am choosing to believe them for my own personal peace. Oh, the Primo parents are in the stands for this game. Dahlin in front, off the crossbar. I thought that went in. Sharp save from Primo. Thompson at the point. Benson. Thompson. Down low. Sabres screw up the pass. Dahlin on. That is blocked. And the Leafs clear it. 1:20 to go in this kill. Thompson hands it off as the Sabres enter the zone again. Benson after it. Thompson hands it off. Shot! Again deflected wide. Leafs doing a better job in that department so far. On. Behind the net. Doan. Zucker. Benson. Dahlin. Benson. Dahlin. 30 seconds. Down low for Zucker. Myers after it. Two big boys going after it, and Myers and Thompson. Benson. Down low! Stopped by Primo. Jeez, that play continued quite a while. And if you want to make a point about protecting your goalie, now might be the time, eh, boys? Number 3, what is the name of the ref again? Schlengler? Ref from Alberta. Can you do a segment on right-wing trade targets for TML? That's not a bad idea. Izzy the Jukebox. Hello from Sweden. Do you feel it was a mistake not to keep Bertuzzi? To me, he felt like a very heart and soul player for the Leafs. Get well, Steve. You know, I think it was the right cap decision to make at the time, but if Chicago was willing to give him up, I'd happily take him back. I don't know how the Leafs afford it. Sabres, fire it wide. Dying seconds here. OEL is going to come out of the box and I imagine go straight for a change. Sabres gain the zone. To Tuck. Fires it well wide. Sabres working it around. You're at even strength now, boys. Let's get something going here. No, not you. Sabres. Ah! Covered up by Caden Primo. 7:28 to go in the first. Should the Leafs have traded for Lucas Reichel if the price was a fourth? Good steal for Vancouver, especially with their center issues. The Leafs don't have a lot of picks and they don't have space. Like, if you're thinking about, oh, the Leafs should get this guy, and you're not thinking of who should be going out for that player, you're thinking about it wrong. The Leafs can't afford it. Like if Robertson's going out the door or Yarncroke or Kampf or yeah, then maybe. But a fourth for Reichel, they straight up can't do that. Riley. Leafs in the offensive zone for the first time. Oh, I think that hit the post. It was deflected. The Leafs getting a few deflections in against Buffalo. They've had a few near misses. The shots are 9-4 for Buffalo. But if you've been watching since the beginning, the Leafs have had 2 or 3 really good chances just trickle wide. Dakota Joshua now out there with Domi and Cowan. I think this is Berube just trying to get some guys into the game after a PK. Here come the Sabres. They roof it. Tage Thompson. Well, he gets a point. That's good news for you if you bet on the overhaul bet. But the Leafs are down again. These guys are brutal. What a shot. Attaboy, Ty. Way to have your man. Or Max. Is that Max's guy? Is that Easton's guy? Shambolic. I pointed this out in yesterday's LFR. I'll point it out again. The Leafs D-core has had their problems. Their forwards outside of the top guys can't defend a lick. They are awful. Cowan at least has the excuse of being a rookie. Max Domi's 30 years old. Robertson. McMahon fired just wide. Hurt hitting the net, eh? Matthews in front. No one there. I spoke to a guy who's like, I'm going to tonight's Leafs game and I'm dreading it. Tuck. Here's the Sabres odd man rush. Stopped by Primo. Byram got rocked. And now Jake McCabe is in a fight with Tuck. And oh, McCabe rocks him. Oh my goodness, McCabe rocks him. Byram looks injured and Tuck's shaken up. Wow. Jake McCabe might have just saved their damn season. Holy cow. What happened there? Byram admiring the puck. How was this hit? Hard to tell from that angle. I think it was shoulder first. And oh my God. McCabe, the slow-mo of that punch on Tuck. This is, that's all Yuri Kulich. That's all Yuri Kulich. He held McCabe's stick. McCabe tried to yank it away. Kulich kept holding it. McCabe accidentally high-sticked him because he was holding the stick. It was a penalty. And McCabe said, watch your back. Don't hold a stick. Learn from the best, the Florida Panthers, inside their ring. It says, apologize to no one. Don't touch my stick. Now you're down 2 guys. How's that feel? Don't touch my stick. That's the kind of team you have to be. Those are the players you need. Apologize to no one. Hope everyone's okay. Don't touch my stick. Interesting to see if there's a power play for this, for either team coming out of the break. I don't know if it's updated on the NHL site yet, Hayden. I assume not. I mean, it just happened. That was crazy, though. Oh, they're reviewing it. They made the call a 5-minute major so they could review it. He's definitely eligible to be hit. I think it's shoulder on shoulder. He might have got a little bit of his head incidentally. Based on the way they've described like incidental head contact, the Department of Player Safety, I think that's clean. Holy crap, did he just level Tuck with that punch? And Tuck went after him. Tuck dropped the gloves first. On So Hayden's talking about you can't. Okay, here they're about to make a call. I'll be shocked. They're still talking about this. I'm surprised they're still talking about this. I don't understand how this is 5. Tuck's going into protocol, it looks like. Or he's going to the dressing room. Toronto has a 5-on-4 power play. McCabe just has 5 for fighting. Tuck got 2 for instigating, 5 for fighting, and a misconduct. Now, was it a 10-minute misconduct or a game misconduct? Wow. That's a crazy swing in this game. Now, Byram, by the way, is on the Sabres bench. He does have a concussion history. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to see that, but I thought it was a clean hit. Hey, Steve, let's be honest. Leafs can't sustain this. I sincerely hope so. Hey, SDPN crew. Hope you guys had an awesome summer. Looking forward to this hockey season and Go Jays Go. Maybe the Leafs need some Costco gravy to get better. I agree. Is Adam watching the Leafs in F1 quali like a chameleon? Yes, probably. Leafs power play begins. Riley, Michelli, Riley, Matthews on. Oh, how did that stay out? I thought Nyes had that. Riley chips it to Matthews. Riley. Matthews walking the point now on. Stopped by Luukkonen. Michelli smacks it behind the net. Sabres clear it easy. Leafs' biggest mistake this summer was not hiring Greg Campbell as executive VP of puck color to get free passes to any shenanigans. VP of puck color? What? Sabres clear it easy. That's too easy. Primo out of the net for Riley. Whoop! Very nearly too many men there. OEL. Matthews gains the zone. Nice. You need a goal here, man. Tavares can't hand it off. Nice. Trying to win the puck battle there. Can't get to it. Power. Darlene clears it. Oh, and here's a shorthanded chance for Buffalo. Tries to get around OEL, and OEL did not like that at all. 20 seconds to go. Leafs digging for it in their own zone. Second unit doesn't get much of a look, but the first unit is half of the second unit tonight. OEL, 7 seconds to work. Max Domi can't receive the pass. Boy, we're watching a Leaf disintegrate before our eyes. Nick Waugh. Leafs in the offensive zone. 3:30 to go in the first. Domi. OEL on! Wide. Riley. McMahon. Shoot that. Blocked. Here come the Sabres. Kulik. Stop by Primo. There's a rebound. He stops it. Ekman Larson rocks Kulik. Did the Sabres inadvertently wake the Leafs up finally? Excuse me. Here come the Sabres. Gaining the zone. Behind the Leafs net. Oh, in front. Lorentz can't quite clear the zone. Joshua has it behind his own net for Benoit. 2:35 to go in the first. The Leafs breakout is awful. Just awful. Sabres offside. Are you concerned about the Jays' lack of left-handed relief pitchers against Shohei? No! Would you do trading for Adam Wilsby on Nashville? Brother, if they lose this game, yes. Anyone. Any living, breathing human being. What do we got for first intermission, Producer Hayden? When we get there. It's us talking about Calgary and Vancouver. This was our Kadri conversation. That was a fun one. OEL. Myers up the ice. Wes Richard gifting 10 SDPN memberships. Gracias. Ian Steele, gracias. Tavares! That's wide. He had 3 Sabres on him. Quinn lined up. There might be a fight here. Here comes Nyes. Nyes. Cycles it. Matthews behind the net. Matthews out there with Nyes and Cowan right now, which was the first line for a little bit. Cowan in front! Scores! Nick Robertson with the feed from Easton Cowan. And the Leafs tie the game with 1:27 to go in the first period. That was a thing of beauty. That was beautiful. Matthews, great battle behind the net. Cowan joins the fray right in front of Robertson. Great read from Cowan and from Robertson there. Cowan with the setup. Robertson going to the net. No one on him. Places the shot perfectly. That's a nice one from Nicky Bobby. And the Leafs tie it at ones. 2,100 people watching this game right now. And frankly, I'm stunned. Thank you so much. Canadian girl, thank you for the SDPN gifted membership. Did I say thank you yet, Wes? Thank you, Wes. I think I did. I don't know. That's Cowan's third assist, Matthews' third assist, and Robertson's first goal of the season. Ekman Larson battling with Benson, who's rocked. Sabres still have it, though. Tage Thompson. It's almost stripped by Matthews. Riley gets it. Riley off the boards. Oh, Matthews' point. I just realized Matthews' point. Sabres on. Benoit clears it. So we got 2 out of 3 so far. Matthews has a point. Thompson has a point. We need the over-under to be 6 goals or more. Offside. Oh, Tage Thompson looks to be in some pain. What happened there? Looks like his leg. He blocked one of his teammates' shot. Looked like off his ankle or instep. Oh, what do you think, Hayden? Inner knee? He's on the bench right now. Yeah, that looked like the ones on the inside are just agony. Benoit. Leafs get it in deep. No icing. Oh, Leafs hold the zone on. Rebound. Joshua puts that out of play. Saludos from Miami, Florida. Go Leafs, go. I love that. Hey, Steve, I watched the Jays game last night from Victoria's local Leafs Jays bar. And man, am I hungover today. TV hurts my eyes, so I'm just listening to your stream from the background. Go Leafs, go Jays. Love that for you. Bananas and water, my friend. Bananas and water. Easy money. Always bet Nick Robertson when he's a game after being healthy scratched. Always scores. I don't know why I forgot about that, Ostino Mino, but you're absolutely right. 10 seconds to go in the first period. What's up, producer Leo?
Dad,
Yes.
after the game, can I play hockey with you?
After the game, can you play hockey with me? You can always play hockey with me, buddy.
Yeah, but how much minutes?
How much? Oh, the game's not going to be done soon. Around right before you go to bed. I know. I'm working, buddy.
Dad.
Yes. Here, what? 1 second. I'm just going to call this. Face-off won by the Leafs. McCabe gets it in, puts it on Luukkonen, steers it wide. Leafs in front, and they're not able to score. Period ends with a 1-1 tie here in Toronto between the Leafs and Sabres. What are you doing back there, bud? You're saying hi to the camera. No, it's not that camera. It's this one. It's this one. Here, I don't want your face on camera. Just wave your hand. Just wave your hand. I'll show you. There you go. Can you say something? Yes.
The Leafs are losing.
The Leafs aren't losing. They tied it.
The Leafs are
Thanks for that, Leo. Okay, here, buddy. You can speak French? What words do you know in French?
No, I said Spanish.
Spanish? What words do you know in Spanish? Okay.
Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
Very good, Leo. Very good. All right. No. Don't high five me with that stick. Where did you get this big wooden stick? All right, buddy. Here, can you go see Mom? All right, and close the door. I love you. Hi. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Does Leo like Florence and the Machine? That's a really random question, and I can't help but wonder if I've talked about Florence and the Machine on the show. I love Florence and the Machine. Mike Martell, Steve, some of your audience are Sabres fans, hoping to see you lose your mind. Just saying. I think the Leafs will turn it around after playing Vegas. That is a long time from now, my friend. It's like when you see an ex after breaking up and you can finally move on with your life. Sure. Leo aura farming. That's indeed. Super chat for Leo. Thank you, Francois LaBelle. He's used to hearing that. Brian Campo, how dare you? Actually, speaking of Leo, before we go to intermission, where's my cut? Is it there? It's on this side, right? So Leo and I and Isla and my wife were at a farm today, and Leo had fell asleep in the car on the way to the farm, so he was tired, but he wanted to see the goats. So I carry him to see the goats. I put him on the ground so he can be at eye level with the goats. Then he has to be picked up. So I go to pick him up. When he reaches around to like put his arms around my shoulder, he comes across my face with his thumbnail and just goes so bad it drew blood. Wait, which? Yeah, it's this side of my face. It was so bad it drew blood. Guess what we were at the farm for? Family photos. Take that money, crumple, crumple. Well. Nah, Photoshop exists. Hopefully they can figure that out. Ethan, can we replace you with Leo for play-by-play commentary? No. Madison DeVito. I saw Leo's face. If you want to edit that out later, it's okay. Leo's a better play-by-play announcer than Steve. 100% agree. Icon Leo, already knowing what it's like to be a Leaf fan at the ripe age of 5. I know. Hurts my heart too. Hey, let's throw to a clip of the Steve Dangle podcast, guys. That's me, Adam, and Jesse, talking about the Flames and the Canucks and how they can maybe help each other out. This is the big ol' Leaf Sabre stream here on the SDPN YouTube channel, brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends, and enjoy the intermission entertainment.
Going around the league here. Flames are 0-6-1 since their opening night win against Edmonton. Earlier this week, right after we did our last episode, Dustin Wolf said, I can't generate offense.
Just get one of those Alberta refs in there, right?
I am wondering, first off, the Calgary Flames, I didn't think were very good. Now I know they're not. And you know, they were primed for a team that would regress this year. We know that. Everybody thought that. It was a miracle run last year that they got that close to the playoffs. So here's the question. Huberdeau's out. You got Kadri, who's 34. You got a interdivision rival who just lost their second line center, who probably, if we're being honest, ought to look at their long-term health. Filipino.
Thank you.
And
I was like, who are you talking about?
Listen, I hate to be matchmaker here, but doesn't Kadri to Vancouver make a ton of sense?
Oh my God.
And Calgary warms up that seat for Gavin McKenna because they got a new arena coming in like 18 months.
2027.
Yeah. 18 months, baby. Let's go. I just feel like that just makes too much sense, doesn't it?
Kadri, Evander Kane, the Vancouver fan base and media. Yeah. I'm going to need a 30, forget the games.
Sure.
First of all, I want all the games nationally.
Yes.
They should all be national.
Yep.
And I want a 30-minute HBO style breakdown, Amazon style breakdown after every game.
Yeah.
Every single game. Yeah, give me that drama immediately. No.
Calgary needs to do the right thing and start selling at some point this season. I don't think they should think that they couldn't go for this thing and still be a playoff team like they were in the hunt last year and just barely missing out. They are primed to do a quick kind of retool here and reset this franchise over the next couple seasons.
Because they've already sort of done some of the things that they should have done. They have their goalie of the future. They have some pieces to build around, Perek, Scoralato, Zari. It's a lot of teams start from nothing.
Right, yeah.
They are screwed and they're going to be screwed for a very long time. I don't really think that's the Flames.
And the Flames in their entire history have never had a first overall pick.
Damn.
Never once.
It'd be crazy if after leaving the WHL, Gavin McKenna ends up right back in Alberta.
It makes a lot of sense. You got pieces too that you can get something substantial back for. Kadri's no trade clause was removed starting this season.
Yeah, 13
It's
team.
now a 13-team no trade list. So you have the freedom to move him. And at $7 million, you can get something good. And even with Huberdeau, I'm sure Huberdeau wants to be in the playoffs again. And I'm sure there's an agent who works for him that would accept a trade to somewhere else.
I have to be
with a
honest, though.
playoff team.
I feel like 10.5 is a lot for teams to swallow for the next little bit. He would be for a team, like if you can get Calgary to retain on him.
Yeah, that'd be the thing.
Listen, like crazy story. You know what Toronto needs? It seemingly is a setup man who's big and rangy.
Even if you're not even retaining too much, like it's a $2, maybe $3 million retain. Huberdeau at $8 million, I think, still at his age of 32 and what he can be at his peak is good value.
Jess, what if like you look at Huberdeau and you think like what the San Jose Sharks retained to give Carlson to Pittsburgh? It was like, wasn't it like $1 million? It was like nothing.
1.5.
1.5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I feel like there's deals to be made there if they really want to do them. And for Vancouver, the reason I bring them up is Max Sasson, which is a hell of a name. McSasson is their second line center right now. He has 34 career NHL games. He is their second line center.
He scored.
He did. She's got 3 and 5 actually.
Well, damn.
But he is their not ideal for a team with playoff aspirations.
No, you never know.
No, you're right. You don't. He had as many goals in 29 games last year.
I was just looking at the salary breakdown of Huberdeau's deal. I hope he bought a house in Calgary. I really do.
Really?
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
No.
No.
No. There's no bonus structure, right?
So he had a bonus 2 years ago of $7 million,
Mm-hmm.
$7 million last year, $7 million this year. So all that's paid. Next year, that signing bonus goes up to 9.5 for the next 2 years, followed by 7, 9.5 again, and 5. He is in year 3 of 8. He is staying put.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not going anywhere. They have other guys, man, like Rasmus Anderson and Kadri, obviously. Backlund, I assume, is going to stay. You never know. He's on a shortish deal, if I remember correct. Again, like I don't think they're going to be screwed for a long period of time.
I just think in Vancouver's window, Kadri kind of fits that. I know he's on the older end of what you'd ideally want, but they're going for it now.
Kane, Kadri, Garland.
Just total
Oh
bastards.
my God. Sherwood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
Although
God.
if I was Calgary, I'd be wanting Sherwood, but you're not trying to win now.
Zero shot.
Yeah.
Zero shot.
Interesting. It's going to be or it could be, DeBrusk, Kadri,
Oh
Besser.
my God.
I don't think any of us believe that Calgary is going to turn it around, right?
No.
This is one of those teams where you got off to a slow start, and we kind of believe that that's who they are.
I think in order for them to make the playoffs, they need to have a perfect season. No one can get hurt. No one can go cold. And
That's already not.
it's
the case.
already their perfect season's already out the window.
And you know what's going to give them the most value? And I know this is probably an unpopular conversation in Calgary, but you have a right shot defenseman who's awesome in Mackenzie Weegar.
Yep.
Making $6.25 million. That will get you a monster haul.
I think
Yeah, but
that's why
that's somebody who's signed when the arena opens. Like if you're
Yeah.
retooling for 27, like he's fantastic value. I don't think there's any reason to trade Weegar.
I don't think
He's
they need to
good
strip it
and
down.
cheap and talented, and he can be around for a long time when you're trying to be competitive.
I guess my thing is that if we're at, because CJ was saying that if Calgary stepped up with an 8-year deal for Rasmus Anderson, he might consider staying.
Mhm.
In which case it'd be like, well, man, Anderson's 28, Uyghur's 31. We're not going to win much in Uyghur's window. I know he's got a no trade, but like people can waive those.
Weegar plays both sides.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought.
Again,
It falls
They're-
off a lot after Uyghur, Ball, and Anderson. It's like
I think
need
you need to
Parekh.
hang on to. They're not trying to tear it down like the Sharks or
Yeah.
Blackhawks, right?
yeah.
your takeaway should be no matter how they finish this year, the organization is not in bad shape.
Yeah.
I think
And
that's fine.
I think trading Weegar is too much. Like you're digging your hole way.
What about a guy like Blake Coleman?
Yes.
almost
Yeah.
$5 million.
That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not going to spend any time saying, no, keep Blake Coleman.
No,
If there's a deal to be had for Blake Coleman.
That is prime overpay for this guy.
Even like a Lamborghini there, $2 million or something,
Yeah.
a UFA. Don't need to spend any time. If you want to trade Lamborghini for something, do it.
But consider he rules
And he rules so
he's
much.
fun.
That guy rocks.
I want him
Rules per
back.
60?
Oh, yo,
Attitude per 60.
rock star per 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shirt off every time a camera is present per 60.
Through the roof.
Yeah.
Now, a lot is being made in Vancouver. Sorry, Calgary, but the segment really is about the Canucks. A lot is being made in Vancouver about Elias Pettersson, and the stat line sucks. 8 games, 1 goal, 3 assists. That sucks. That's roughly the points per game that he had all of last year. And before you tell me, but Adam, it's only 8 games. That's 10% of the season. I'm sorry, but we need to start looking at things in chunks.
Some people get
That
to say
sucks.
that. Some people get to say that. Some people don't.
Yep.
He does not.
He doesn't because
McDavid gets to say that. He's
Yes.
Connor McDavid.
Yes.
Thank you.
McDavid
Yeah.
had
Contact.
how many points last year? He's cold to start the year. It's
Didn't-
Connor McDavid. He'll be fine.
Didn't he start cold a
Pedersen,
couple years
there's
ago?
no evidence that he'll be
Pettersson
fine.
hasn't been good for a year and a half.
yeah, he's like like him and Matthews. I'm like, when are either of you going to have an elite game again?
Man,
Straight up.
we've already had that conversation.
No, straight
And
up.
they haven't played since.
Straight
But
up.
yeah.
I think it could start tonight in Buffalo for the Leafs.
Your best players, your highest paid players, they have to be your best.
Now, this clip's a little bit long, but the press does ask Adam Foote about Pettersson's 5-on-5 time, which was quite low. Have a listen.
Adam, Elias Pettersson had the lowest ice time at 5-on-5 among your center group in Pittsburgh the other night. Why was that?
Why did he have the lowest ice time 5-on-5?
Yes, among your center group.
Can you give me his ice time on the special teams? Do you remember it?
Not offhand, no.
You don't remember it?
He was 4 on power play and 2 on a PK.
Well, he was 8 minutes special teams. And probably two shifts in the last 8 minutes because we're down 5-1, or the last probably 6 or 7 minutes. I don't know exactly. So when you're playing 8 minutes on special teams, mainly because of our injuries, and those are harder minutes,
fair
killing penalties, things like that. And then you take the 3 games in 3.5 days where you look at Washington physical hockey and three hard road games, and he played really good.
Here's the first problem with that. He didn't do his math right. I, not math guy, am calling him out. He did 4 minutes on the power play, 2 on penalty. That is not 8 minutes. That's 6
Samoa
minutes.
Joe, they
Also-
say all men are created equal, but I know that's such.
Also,
Sorry.
I want to say,
It's the Scott Steiner math.
I also want to say, so he did 4 minutes on the power play, 2 on PK. Those are good hard minutes, as he said. I'm sorry, but are we trying to claim that power play minutes are harder than 5-on-5 minutes? Is that what we're doing?
Interesting.
Is
Interesting.
Is that really an argument we're going to make here?
Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. This stream is brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Bally Sportsbook and Casino. And speaking of which, it's looking good. Thompson, we need him to get a point. You got a point? Matthews, we needed him to get a point. You got a point? Add that check, Hayden. If you don't add that check. And we need there to be 6 or more goals in this game. We're on pace for that. Things are coming up Millhouse, my friends. I got a tea in my Father's Day mug. Feeling real good. I rewatched that Jake McCabe punch on Alex Tuck. Oh my God. I want to shout this person out. I got this. It says it was made by Ferg's Custom Cards. And I got this shortly after Iggy passed. It is a Victory Puppies card. It has a QR code on the back. I haven't been able to get it to work. Covering up the QR code poorly, I think. But it's got Iggy and Charlie on it. And I love that very much. It's on my desk. That was an interesting period of hockey. Kind of like I talked about this a week ago, and my goodness, a lot changes in a week. The Seattle Kraken game was a week ago. The Leafs need a moment to galvanize them. And Jake McCabe might have found it. He might have done it single-handed. Kulik put him in a bad mood. The Leafs kill that penalty. He wrecks Bowen Byram with a clean hit. Alex Tuck drops his gloves, said, I'm going to stick up for my boy. And Jake McCabe said, all right, that's fine, but there's a price for that. And he cold-cocked Alex Tuck in the face. And Tuck got 17 minutes in penalties as a result. Leafs didn't score on the power play, but Robertson from Matthews and Cowan ties it up. You moved your finger at the end displaying the QR code. That's fine. I don't know. If it doesn't work for me, I don't think it'll work for you. And also, I don't think there's like a link to thousands of dollars on the other end of that. So I imagine it's just to the Ferg's website, but I'm not sure. Oh, Dakota Joshua lays a big hit. Second period underway. Sabres after it. Hard on the forecheck. They cycle it. On, deflected, stopped by Primo. He's been pretty sharp tonight, I have to say. Leafs get it deep. Wah. I like Cowan with Wah and Joshua. Hasn't been bad. 1,600 people watching right now. Crazy. Crazy. Thompson. Cleared out by OEL. Robertson. Mishandles the puck. It's okay. Gets it to Myers. Back to Robertson in the neutral zone. Here he comes. Gains the Sabre zone. To Matthews. Around. Hard around for OEL. Gets it deep. Matthews. Has it. Pass off target. Leafs maintain possession. That's okay. Is anyone in the stream going to the World Series game tonight? That I would love to know. McMahon hitting the corner from 2-goal scorer Mattias Samuelsson. Carlowan! Robertson deflected it, but it went straight down. McMahon battle. Robertson going at it. Leafs getting a change in there. Joshua OEL, more snarl, loving it. I agree. There are some things to like in this game. Tavares, and Machelli buries it. Tavares puts it on, and Machelli cleans it up just under 2 minutes into the second period. Machelli has his second as a Leaf. The Leafs have their second of the game, and it's 2-1. Nyes handed to Tavares. In net front, Machelli. I thought it was Nyes. That's why I got tripped up when I called the goal. What are you doing down there, little fella? And Mattias Machelli picks up his second. 30-50 Farrell. Hoagland's. Thank you very much. They say go Jays. Tavares and Nyes, 7 assists each. It's funny, like the Leafs have legitimately been struggling. Some guys have had great seasons so far. Max Domi Gains the zone, hands it off to Yarncroke. Benoit on blocked. Yarncroke. Power. To Metza. I think that puck goes out of play. 17:24 to go in the second here. So they're looking at failure to generate chances. Off the rush, they're top 5. Forecheck, 24th. High danger, 28th. Cycle, 30th. Rebounds, 31st. That has to change. They've been -8 in the second period so far in terms of goal differential. Matthews wins that draw. McCabe dumps it. You would think they're due a good game here. I guess we'll find out. Sabres. Oh boy, Thompson! Robbed by Primo! I think Matthews might have made a save there too. Thompson into the corner. McCabe, good deflection shot. That's blocked. That was Owen Power. Power. Smacked, but not out of the zone. Leafs running around a little bit here. McCabe battling. McMahon, get it out! Still can't get it out. Matthews does. Gets it to McMahon, and this is a 3-on-2. McMahon shot. Gloved by Luukkonen. That's probably the right call at the end of a shift there. Says Aussie's sisters from VIP episode visiting Canada in November. How do we contact you to organize a meet and greet? Ooh. I would say the info at SDPN email. November's hard. Depending on when in November. Because in November, we have the Eric Lindros Celebrity Hockey Classic in support of Easter Seals. Offensive zone draw. Leafs win it. That was Michelli on the draw. Tavares, good forecheck there. Tavares, Nyes, and Michelli. This line's been good. Nice. OEL. Riley. On! Wide! Rebound! Still behind the net. Tavares battling for it. Rung around. Riley keeps it alive. Tavares still battling. There's no puck there anymore. Michelli. Good hustle there against Dahlin. OEL. Nice. This is a great shift here. Tavares knocked down in front. No one there. And there's a penalty coming. Samuelson cross-checking Tavares. Puck nowhere in sight, and the Leafs go to the power play. You know, you like a power play goal. Nothing like a power play goal when the penalty they took was dumb. That's a dumb penalty. Make them pay. Tuck's still in the box for the Sabres for the misconduct. Tavares wins that draw. Matthews gets it back to Riley. Riley to Matthews. Matthews down low. Domi out there on the first unit. Matthews. Domi can't hold the zone. Out of his reach. Adam, what's your all-time favorite beer? Oh, yeah. For sure. All of them. I like reds. I do like ambers. Riley. Domi. Try to give a pass to Tavares. That goes out of play. 15:01 to go in the second. 1:22 to go in the power play. You'll be in Toronto from the 16th to the 21st. Send it to the email there, mate. And we'll try to set something up. Can we get a Let's Go Dodgers going in the chat? I don't think you can. Leafs win! Oh, they're redoing the face-off. Hayden said, I'm going to ban that person. You don't have to ban them. Just boo them. Boo. Who's taking this draw? Robertson. So the Leafs lose that draw, but come up with the puck. McMahon tried to get it deep. Shot down the ice by the Sabres. Primo out to play it. He's been real sharp tonight. Ekman Larson finds Robertson. Pass to Michelli off target. And they got to go back. 1 minute to go in this power play. Make them pay. That was a dumb penalty to take. Make them pay. Michelli. It's up ice. Wah. Can't. Oh, no. McMahon gets it. Around for Michelli. Around for McMahon. Can't get it to Wah. Sabres clear it. 40 seconds. Oh, Leafs get a fortuitous bounce there as the Sabres are trying to change. Robertson. I think that puck hit a linesman or a ref. I didn't see which. Michelli on. That goes out of play. 14:04 to go in the second. 25 seconds to go on the power play. Let's go. Jays, says Sedin Magic. We love that. I don't know what this song is called, but it's at every wedding. And every time it comes on, I go nuts. Have never bothered to look it up. Riley! That's behind the net. Tavares. To Matthews. Riley. OEL. 2 defensemen. Matthews. Tavares! Oh! Just off target. That was a great chance. Matthews. Penalty is over. 0 shots, but the Leafs are cooking right now. Riley in front. Off target. Leafs hold the zone temporarily. Oh, nope. The cameraman just got fooled, I think. Power with it in the neutral zone. Primo out of his net to play it to OEL. To Riley. Leafs power play is a joke. It is not great. I also don't think it's a lost cause. Oh, Sabres! Score! Kulik scored last night against the Leafs, scored tonight. 13:01 to go in the second. The Sabres tie it back up. I think the Leafs might look at goalie interference here because Primo got knocked over, but did a Leaf carry him in? Oh, Benson just runs him over. Yeah, producer Hayden is right. I don't know what is and isn't goalie interference. So he had the puck poke checked away from him by Primo, but like he interfered with the goalie, did he not? So what's going on here? The refs were talking. After discussion by the on-ice officials, there was goaltender interference, therefore no goal. Now that's a great swing for the Leafs. Well, I mean, first of all, it's no goal. Second of all, it's the onus is now on the Sabres to challenge and not the Leafs. I mean, I don't understand the rule either, Hayden, but if that's not goalie interference, what the hell is? Like, okay, he had the puck. But you don't have the right to that damn space. Yeah. All right. They're about to drop the puck. They drop the puck. No takesies, backsies. It's 2-1 Leafs. Let's go. Obviously, I'm happy with that call, but surely it's the right one. Like, he knocked the goalie over. Icing against the Leafs. 12:43 to go in the second. Yeah, that's the sort of thing you got to do to beat Caden Primo. By the way, we've been getting donations to Easter Seals throughout the stream. Kimberly, Daniel, thank you very much for donating to Rachel's Raiders for the Eric Lindros Celebrity Hockey Classic in support of Easter Seals. Sabres win the offensive zone draw. Oh, Darlene! Primo covers it up. And Kulik gave Primo a little shot, and McCabe's like, remember me? Oh, baby. Matthias Michelli, who is missing, I believe, the same tooth my 5-year-old son is, makes it 2-1 Leafs. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. This stream is brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Now, if you did the overhaul bet on the Bally Sportsbook and Casino app, you're not happy that that goal got called back because we need 6 or more goals for this thing to hit. We got a Matthews point. We got a Tage Thompson point. In 55 games last year, I had to look this up. Matthias Michelli had 8 goals. He's already up to 2. Historically, he's been the playmakeriest of playmakers. He has 39 career goals now, 94 career assists. I don't think this trend of him having more goals than assists will last. But it is cute none the same. None the same, nonetheless. Would have liked someone to grab Benson. Yeah, the ref did. No, I agree with you. Imagine trying to explain that to someone just getting into hockey. Producer Hayden just told me to look up the Utah-Minnesota score right now. Utah-Minnesota. It's 3-0 Utah. 8 minutes into the game. Sorry, less than 3 minutes into the game. Mammoth have 6 shots. Wild have 2. Who the hell's in net? Cooley 2 goals. Cooley's got 7 goals? Schmaltz has 6 goals? Maron. The Mammoth and the Kraken are both wagons somehow, says Hayden. Robert Bett, sometimes I wonder about myself and my misguided and sometimes stupid faith in this team. I'm 60 years old. You would think I would learn, but I can't help but love my Leafs. You can't help it. Speedy V is here. Nothing beats the taste of Costco gravy, elite. Is Buffalo scared to lose the challenge there? Yeah, they are scared because they probably would lose the challenge there. Leafs, got to be careful here with the puck in their own zone. Carlo. Tage Thompson has it in his own end. Obviously will never happen, but what do you think Darlene would cost the Leafs in a trade this season? It's everything. Every prospect and pick they've ever had. 12 minutes to go in the second. Leafs still lead 2-1. Just added Cooley in fantasy. Let's go, says Sedin Magic. Good for you. Maybe I should do the same. I like multi-positional players. Is he center wing or just center? I do have McKinnon in one of my pools. Leafs break it up there. Benoit, Cowan. Good pass to Myers. Myers off the boards to Robertson. Cowan gets it deep. Matthews. Matthews has looked good tonight with different line mates, to say the least. Matthews with the steal. As the Sabres change. Jeez. They had like 8 guys on the ice there. Robertson. Matthews. Oh, he had the tip. Almost. Another steal from the Leafs. Primo out of the net to play it. Oop. Almost had it stolen off him. McMahon clears the zone. Can't feed Robertson or Matthews as Robertson goes off for a change. Byram. Still in the game, by the way. Primo kicks it away. Byram. Blocked by Myers. Good block. And he gets the zone exit. Myers. First on it. Gets some help from OEL. Nice. Oh, nice pass to Michelli. Shot! Stopped by Luukkonen. Good work from Nyes. Again, like every shift, right? Every single shift from this guy. Love him. Icing against the Sabres. 10:02 to go in the second. James David Atkinson watching from the UK. Not me enjoying a non-midnight puck drop. Thanks, Jays. Reminder, if there's a Game 7 in the World Series, that's next Saturday, and this might happen again. It's Leafs Flyers at 7 o'clock next Saturday in Philadelphia, I believe, which complicates things. This one's in Toronto, so changing the time is a no-brainer. I'm not totally sure if they do that if this game's on the road. I don't know. You would hope they would. Oh, Hayden pointing out that Buffalo has the Bisons as well. Like, if you're making Sabres fans and Leafs fans pick, like, the Leafs and Sabres are not winning that battle. Primo, I'm surprised plays continuing. He had the puck covered for a while there. Yarncroak. Sabres are going to complain like hell if the Leafs score here. Domi. Myers. On! Stopped by Luukkonen. Domi. Oh, almost a giveaway there from the Sabres. Myers lays a big hit just off camera. Leafs much more physical tonight. Lorentz, what a move! Gets a shot! Stopped by Luukkonen. Oh, Lorentz went 1-on-2 and almost cleaned him out. Wah holds the zone. Oh, can't complete the pass. Rebound! Oh, this is the best the Leafs have looked in some time, and the Sabres ice it. 8:32 to go in the second. Oh. What was that? Like back-to-back good shifts in this economy? Oh, that would have been nasty from Steven Lorentz. 5 p.m. hockey night Leafs game are standard in Alberta. Fair enough. Who is Primo related to again? Your mom! He's Keith Primo's son. Wayne Primo's nephew. Blake Smith's cousin. Leafs win the ozone draw. Riley. Robertson. Oh! Puck was knocked in front. No one there. Oh! One of the Sabres just tripped over their own feet. Sabres finally clear it, but they just give the puck back to the Leafs. Matthews dumps it. Robertson after it. McMahon holds the zone. Leafs lose the zone, but they still have the puck. This has been a theme in recent minutes in this game. Riley dumps it. Joshua going after it. Joshua completes his hit. Sabres gain the zone. Oh, McCabe. I don't like that hit. Carlo in there. Good battle in the Leaf zone from both teams. Sabres in front. It's behind the net now. Tried for the wraparound. Primo stopped that. Leafs chip it out. 7:20 to go in the second. I call it now Utah Mammoth versus Buffalo Sabres Stanley Cup final. I didn't say what year. That's fair enough, Robert. Sabres offside. Yet again. Bo and Byram getting frustrated. Sabres getting frustrated. And we like that because we don't cheer for them. We do have more donations. Reed donating to Easter Seals Ontario, donating to Rachel's Raiders. Anyone who donates to anybody on the Rachel's Raiders, on Rachel's Raiders, gets entered into a chance to get a pair of tickets to Leafs Sens on December 27th. Rachel's Raiders just crossed $27,000 raised for Easter Seals. Ah, where can they click that, Hayden? That's in the description. In the description of this stream, guess what's back? Guess what's back? Trivia! If you click the link in the description, it is open. Trivia is going to be our second intermission activity. It is going to be a lot of fun. So get in there. You have a question for me in the chat? What is the question? What would Matthew Schaefer have to do to make Team Canada? I mean, turn water into wine. I mean, he looks unbelievable. Don't get me wrong, but like, who are you kicking off? Like Morrissey, Sanheim, Harley? Like Canada's four-nation face-off defense was Taves Makar, so there's no. Theodore, who was injured. Drew Doughty. Thomas Harley. I think there's another right-hander I'm forgetting. Colton Parayko. Josh Morrissey. Travis Sanheim. I mean, he can make the next Olympic team. But this year, even Drew Doughty, when he made the 2010 Canadian Olympic team, that was his second year. And that was a surprise. Oh, Benson almost had a great chance there. Sabres snuck behind the Leafs there with numbers, which they've struggled to do recently. Leafs have done a much better job in the second period than in previous ones. But there's a battle behind the Leafs net right now. Carlo just dumped Thompson. Maybe lucky to escape a penalty there. Nyes comes up with it. Oh, risky pass to Tavares, but he gets away with it. Tavares, I think the Leafs might be offside right now. Michelli on the forecheck regardless. There's Thompson, gets out of the Sabres zone. Nyes hard on him. How about Nyes on the Olympic team? Luukkonen, again, the refs like, just get it over with. That's the second time a ref is covered, a goalie has covered the puck, and the ref is like, I'm not blowing it dead. Byram. Lots of traffic in front, and the Sabres take advantage with a goal. Bowen Byram. I don't think Caden Primo saw a molecule of that puck. 5:37 to go in the second. The Sabres tie it up for reals this time. Alex Tuck, who's back in the game, was a factor here, battling with Benoit. Domi battling-ish with his man. Lorentz just couldn't get the block in time, and yeah, Primo didn't see anything. Primo was a little deep in the net, as pointed out by Craig Simpson, but he didn't see it. Tied game. It's a shame. The Leafs have been playing really well. Chipped out of the Leafs zone. And that'll be icing against the Leafs. James David Atkinson. This week, I get a lot of I get a lot of Leafs games pre-midnight thanks to daylight savings in the UK. That's tomorrow, isn't it? Don't we get an extra hour tonight? I think we do. I think it's tonight. I hope it's tonight. My son's got hockey in the morning. Or is it next week? Oh, it's next week? Damn. As confirmed by Hayden's mother. Good source. Good source. Sabres going to work here. Oh, shot blocked by Yarncroke, and that looked painful. This fourth line is hemmed in again. Sabres, that one's wide. Domi, God, he's hopeless defensively. And Yarncroke is the one who clears it. Can barely get off the ice. And they call it offside. Yarncroke can barely get to the bench. Yo. The Leafs need so many things right now. And Max Domi is providing none of them. It's sad, man. It's sad. Hey, Alexander McGillney is finally going to the Hall of Fame. About time, eh? I think it's hilarious that he's finally getting into the Hall and he's not going. He finally got in and he's like, thanks, here's the video. Thoughts on the Wah line tonight? Looks good. Looks good. I liked it last night too. Wah and Joshua, there's something there. I feel like they need someone really intense on the right to really make it hum. But it's not quite there yet. Like, I really liked, wasn't McMahon down there with them? He's more offensive, obviously. But I would like someone who's just an animal down there to join those guys and tear things up. How we feeling about the overhaul? 4 goals in this game. We need 6 or more. This is an intense Tage Thompson interview talking about negativity breeding negativity. And he's seen that in Buffalo. He's trying to fix it. Face off just outside the leave zone. Matthews wins it. Carlo, McCabe, McMahon after it. Oh, Luukkonen out of his net to play it. Just gets around McMahon. Leafs had really stifled the Sabres breakouts for a while there. The Sabres have figured it out. Matthews cleans him up. McCabe finds Robertson. Robertson waits for help. Almost had Matthews. Turns it over, though. Robertson and Benson do battle. Robertson with the steal. Oh, boy. Puck around the Leafs net. McCabe tries to slow things down a little bit. Chips it into the neutral zone. Perfectly for Bobby McMahon, who's waiting for his line mates to change. He's 1-on-4 right now. Dakota Joshua comes out to help. Benoit, Myers. Wah. Shot. That rides up a stick and out of play. 3:35 to go in the second. Steve, we will have a sad clown tonight when the Sabres come back and win 6-2. This is what happens when you push the best player of the team out to Vegas. Tell you what, if Marner was the best player on the team wasn't worth saving. Best of luck to him in Vegas. They seem to be doing fine. Lazy. But it's okay. Life's hard right now. Why would you think? especially about a sport. Just take the easiest path. Do not think. Thinking is a waste of time, waste of energy. Wah. Out of the leave zone isn't going to be enough for icing. Cowan almost had something going there. Here come the Sabres, 2-on-2. Tuck. Oh, gets it to Josh Doan. OEL cleans him out. Cleans out the son of his former teammate. Easton Cowan, great job 1-on-2 there. No line mates to help him, though. Play is blown dead. Interference? Camera immediately went to Dakota Joshua. OEL and Craig Berube was mad. OEL. That's a dumb penalty, dude. A bit soft. Maybe. Dumb. It's just the Samuelson thing, except it wasn't even in front of the net. Surprised that guy didn't make his 67 joke. There's still time. 2:48 to go in the second. Puck is dropped. McCabe gets rid of it all the way down the ice. Dahlin collects it in his own zone. Tage Thompson is stopped at the blue line by Matthews. Matthews and Nyes looking for a 2-on-1 here. Matthews. Oh! Nyes couldn't quite get it, but Luukkonen has to make the save and hold on to it. So it'll be an O-zone draw on the penalty kill, which is always good news. Good from Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes. Wow, that was a good stick from Dahlin. That might have been a goal. Oh, that might have been a goal. Good play. $135 to go in this kill. Wah out for the draw. He's got Yarncroke, Carlo. Leafs win the draw. McCabe skating it backward. Wah. Great battle. Great battle. And seconds ticking away. 1:15 to go in the power play as the Sabres finally start to break out. Good kill so far. But there's a lot of time left. Sabres gain the zone. Swatted away at the blue line. 1 minute to go. You know, you've done all these things well, and you're only halfway there. Yarncroke gets rid of it. Ooh! Lorentz almost had a break. Now the Sabres are going to attack with numbers here. Kulik, cross ice. Behind the back pass to no one. Lorentz dumps that as the Leafs will get a change. 40 seconds to go. Penalties are so long. They've done so many good things, and they're not there. It's frustrating. 25 seconds to go. 1:10 to go in the period. Sabres hold the zone this time. Dakota Joshua blows a tire. Sabres behind the net. Benson. Thompson. Point. Thompson! The one-timer. That goes high and wide, and the Sabres lose the zone. 3, 2, 1. OEL leaves the box. 0 shots on goal for the Sabres there. Great kill from the Leafs. Myers. Benoit. Oh, puck skipped over his stick. Whoa. Panic clears it. Sabres have it now. Puck behind the Leafs net. Battle for it. Myers. Off the boards and not out. Sabres good hold. Oh, they're going to call that a hand pass. Good break for the Leafs there. Once again, in a few moments, when we get to second intermission, we're going to be doing trivia. Link in the description down below. The theme for trivia tonight, I don't know know if I'm allowed to say. That is icing against the Sabres. 6 seconds to go in the period. This is interesting. Do you pull Primo here? Probably not, right? Like 6 seconds is no time, but it's so much time. 2,100 watching, but 701 likes. Hit like. I agree. Hit like. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends. Tavares on the draw against Peyton Krebs. Krebs wins it. Timmins just kills time. Smart move. And that'll do it for the second period. 2-2 is the score after 2 between the Leafs and Sabres. The most exciting Toronto sporting event of the day. We got a break, and then we got trivia. Or do we just have straight up trivia? What are we doing there, Hayden? Do we have a break? How long is the break? 6 minutes. And folks, this is Cue It Up, where we take a look at the best from around the QMJHL over the past week. When we come back, we will have trivia, and there will be prizes. You know what? This feels like the right time to cue it up. Hello, friend. Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another edition of Cue It Up, where we take a look at the best from around the QMJHL, that's the Quebec Maritimes Major Junior Hockey League, over the past week. Should we waste time? No! That's why we're going to start with a big glove save from Justin Brisebois of the Sherbrooke Phoenix. Cue it up.
11,67%, qui est bon premier dans la ligue.
Oui, l'Océanique qui a eu 6 occasions. Belle déviation de Pedersen dès le départ. Oh, quel arrêt! Wow! Tout un arrêt. Et, ce que je m'apprêtais à dire, c'est que l'Océanique hier a été blanchi en avantage numérique en 6 occasions.
Unreal save from the Greenfield Park Quebec native. You can always tell how good a save is by the person who was robbed's reaction. Kind of save that just keeps you up at night. That's ridiculous. It's a beautiful save and a beautiful way to kick off this video. For our next highlight, what makes a truly good deke? It's the hands. Obviously, it's the hands. Underratedly, it's the footwork. This one has a little bit of everything. Yoann Tassé of the Drummondville Voltigeurs. Cue it up.
Il laisse filer la rondelle à Boudreau. Boudreau, derrière à Tassé. Gates vient l'aider dans le coin. Gates devant, ensuite Tassé est seul. Une fight de la vue! Yoann Tassé! Et Simon, c'est un autre jeu préparé par Trent Gates le long de la rampe.
Goodness gracious. I would leave. Yoann Tassé just turned 18. This is his second season in the QMJHL, and he's on pace to do career best in basically everything. He had 20 points in 54 games last season. He's already got 5 through 11 now. And that was somehow his only goal, but something tells me he's gonna get more. I mean, if he's capable of that, holy cow. Yoann Tassé, he definitely queued it up. For our next highlight, this one is nasty. Just when a goalie thinks they've given you nothing to shoot at, yeah, they have. Here's Matteo Nobert of the Blainville-Boisbriand Armada. Cue it up.
Se débarrasse de Vince Elie Desjardins à Matteo Nobert. La passe devant la ligne qui a tenté un tir, ça a raté le filet. Ça va Justin Carbonneau qui est à la pointe gauche. Remet la ligne bleue à Villeneuve. Du côté droit à Desjardins. Dans le coin Nobert, le tir et le but.
Oh! Deuxième but en avantage numérique sur la même séquence. Cette fois-ci, c'est Nobert qui enfile l'aiguille. C'est vraiment ça, Claude. Il y avait très, très peu d'espace. Il bat Fernandez du côté rapproché, c'est 4-2.
Enfiler l'aiguille. Je sais même pas où la rondelle a bien pu passer tellement qu'il n'y avait pas d'espace.
Just picking corners. Nasty stuff. Nobert is picking up right where he left off last season and then some. Last season was Nobert's second in the QMJHL, setting career highs in everything. 28 goals, 39 assists, 67 points. Good enough to get him drafted in the 3rd round, 85th overall by the Vegas Golden Knights. Through 10 games so far with the Armada, he's already got 6 goals, 10 assists, 16 points. Keep in mind, Vegas picked Nobert with the pick that they traded traded up to get. Nobert was picked 85th overall. Vegas traded the 91st and 154th overall picks to get that pick. So far, it's looking pretty good. For our next highlight, oh, this hurt me just to watch. I'm not saying it hurt the goalie. I doubt it hurt the goalie. I think it would have hurt any single human being watching this if they tried it. Here's Denis Chekhov of the Gatineau Olympique. Cue it up.
Les Blue Jays qui viennent de céder leur avance. Tourigny. La passe de tir de Farge. Quel arrêt de Chekhov avec la jambière.
Il se reprend immédiatement. Wow.
How? How do you train your body to do that? Chekhov is off to an absolutely blistering start to the season for Gatineau. A 7-2 record, a .924 save percentage in his first season in the QMJHL so far. Was getting him a good idea? Yeah, probably. That's a wild save. For our next highlight, usually we like to pick one player and highlight them. On this next play, that's impossible. So we're just going to give it to the St. John Sea Dogs, all of them. Cue it up.
Around the boards it comes, kept in by Baldwin, cross to Joseph. High, Merniak's, Rossi, backdoor, Yared! Oh, what a pretty goal. William Yared bangs it home for his 4th of the season, a power play goal. They are tied up.
Well, if only you could give 3 assists on a play, that was...
You could call that tic-tac-tic-tac-toe, but I'll just call it a tic-tac-toe play. Oliver Murnix and Dylan Rotzi and William Yared, like that's a preposterous play. How do you stop that? Oh, I actually have an answer. You can't. As evidenced by video evidence. Unbelievable play from St. John's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th leading scorers. Not a bad squad. And before we wrap this up, I wanted to give a shout out and shine a little light on some of the prospects from the prospects game for the QMJHL. They had a shootout. It was 6-5 for Team Lafleur. Watch some of these moves.
The Russian having a great start this season with 19 points in 10 games, and he'll slowly come up. Left-handed shot for Team Lafleur, easing his way towards the goal. On the forehand, goes backhand upstairs. What patience from Shilov. Plays for Halifax, spins his stick, taps it on the ice. Left-handed, one hand, he'll come in easy. Now he'll go over to the right side, working the puck on the forehand. Kulibiakin to the backhand, forehand, stuffs it in by the post. Dagenet waiting for the instruction and the whistle. He'll come in with a little bit more speed, now slow down, left side, left-handed shot, stick handling in front of him. On the forehand, 5-hole scores! Maddox Dagenet beats Larish.
That is a sign of the things to come. The future is bright in the QMJHL. What did you think of this week's video? Leave a comment in the comment box down below. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe to SDPN if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Cue it up. A biento.
Yes. Steve Dangle here on the SCPN YouTube channel on a Toronto Buffalo stream brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. We got trivia on the Spark app. Link is in the description down below. I think it's in the chat too. Not totally sure. Here's what you were playing for tonight. For our winner, we have a Colorado Avalanche premium alternate jersey from Fanatics. It's got the triangle C logo, navy blue. Got the maroon forearms, the crimson forearms. And tonight, we got Who He Play For, Rookie Edition. We're going to name rookies, and all the players will guess which team they belong to. That's you. Starts off very easy. Gets more difficult as we go on. Who will win? So on the Spark app, it's very important. Obviously, you get the answer right.
but it's also important that you are first because that contributes to your score. I have the answers in front of me and I don't know all these. I'm going to wait 20 more seconds for you to join. Am I actually counting to 20? That is a good question. By the way, I've been looking at myself on a smaller screen all night. I did not know how bad that scratch was. That's a wound. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is who he played for on the Spark app. Question 1. Matthew Schaefer, who he played for. Who he played for? Take your pick. I cannot see the options, by the way. I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to see them, but I cannot. Let me know. 81% of you got that right. Matthew Schaefer, of course, first overall pick 2025, plays for the New York Islanders. Number 2, let's see how we do. Easton Cowan, who he played for. London, Ottawa, Toronto, Montreal. Who you got? Who you got? Cowboy. That's what they call him. He's in this game tonight, you silly goose. 80% got that right, or 88? 88. I was like, woof, 80's not high enough. 88's not high enough. Obviously, Easton Cowan for the Leafs. Let's go. Number 3, Nikita Grabenkin. Who he played for? He was a Leaf. Maybe he's still a Leaf. That's up to you. You got to answer who he played for. Are we out of time? The answer. 66% of you, that's it. On the Philadelphia Flyers, forecheck, back check, paycheck. Was a Leaf, is now a Flyer. Let's move on to number 4. Zeev Booyam. Who he played for? Chicago, Colorado, Utah, or Minnesota? Who he played for? This player has a point tonight. I saw. 59% of you. I'm shocked. This is one of the best rookies in the NHL. This guy might be nominated or win the Calder. Zeev Booyam of the Minnesota Wild. Well, remember the name. Carmine is in first place. Up next, Emmett Finney. Who he played for? Detroit, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, or St. Louis. This player has been mentioned many times on the podcast. He's one of the best stories of the season so far. A 7th round pick from 2023. Tied for the rookie scoring lead with Matthew Schaefer. 69% of you know that Emmett Finney is a Detroit Red Wing. Very nice. Very nice. Shall we move on? Adam Wilsby. Who he played for? Nashville, Seattle, Vancouver, Calgary. We mentioned Wilsby earlier tonight. Mentioned him as a trade target for the Leafs, which would never happen. who he play for. %45 under 50. That's our first under 50. Know that Adam Wilsby is a Nashville Predator. 32% guess Seattle. That is a Seattle last name, to be fair. This next one, this is going to fool you. I think this is going to fool a lot of guys. Noah Laba, who he played for. Edmonton, San Jose, Boston, New York. Let me know when the time is up. The Oilers, Noah. The Sharks, Noah. Noah Laba is a New York Ranger, and only 32% of you knew that. 35% guess Boston. Final question, with Carmine still in first. Jakar Bardakov, who he played for. Carolina, Columbus, Colorado, Calgary. Who he played for. He's a center. He's appeared in 3 games. I believe he picked up his first career NHL point the other day. 27% of you know that Jakar Bardakov is a Colorado Avalanche. 43% guess Columbus, which means our winner of the Colorado Avalanche jersey, very fitting, is Rob. You win. Carmine in second, heartbreaking. And who's in third? EJ. We're going to have to get this problem solved for next stream. I was like, oh, this should be good. I can't see a thing. But, yeah, producer Hayden navigated that masterfully. The only constant is you will have to adapt. Except for Rob. Rob is perfect. You win. Hooray for Rob. Trippy, thank you for 10 SDPN memberships. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. You are lovely and handsome and wonderful. We're almost at 1,000 likes. I would like to actually get to 1,000 likes. Can we have that? Can we have that, please? We did get another Easter Seals donation. This one from Alessandro. Thank you for donating to Rachel's Raiders. So I get an email every time someone donates, but I do not see how much you donated. So if you donated $25,000 and I was just like, hey, thanks, man. That's because I don't know. Moona Classic. Woo! Hope the Leafs win. Also, go Jays go. That game starts in about an hour. Heather, the Avs fan. Oh, that's heartbreaking for you, too. You shall always be cursed to top 10. You're in there, though. You're like that race car driver who's just consistently good and in the mix, but By the way, we get a celebrity on our team for the Eric Lindros Celebrity Hockey Classic. Haley Wickenheiser is no longer available, but we have John Leclerc, Ryan Getzlaff, Darcy Tucker, Al Iafredi, Mike Krushelniski, Colby Armstrong, Christopher Stieg, Nick Kiprios, Adam Graves, Cody Hodgson, Dave McElwain, Anthony Stewart, and Troy Crowder. Am I leaning any certain way? I'm thinking Tucker or Colby, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, Getzlaff's a big name. I'm surprised he's available. The guy literally works for the NHL. We got a whistle already 11 seconds into the third period. Yeah. You know what I did to fix the mic issue? Nothing. Producer Drew is always like, fix it. And I go, okay. And he goes, oh, you fixed it. I don't know. It's a software issue, hardware issue. It's not a Steve issue. I didn't do it. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Whoa, Austin Matthews. Great job keeping it alive. Nick Robertson behind the net. Nick Robertson. Stripped. Tage Thompson can't get rid of it. Poor clearing attempt. Stopped by Luukkonen and held on to. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. The overhaul bets on Bally Sportsbook and Casino, an app you can get where you get your apps. If you took it, buddy, Tage Thompson point, that happened. Matthews point, that happened. We need 6 or more goals. We're at 4 right now, and that was almost 5. Tavares behind the net with it. It's the second line of Tavares. Oh, in front! He passed that from his knees. Michelli. Tavares wide open to Riley. Puck skips over his stick. Holds the zone. Tavares battling with Dahlin. Dahlin's a strong body, man. Here come the Sabres. Josh Doan. He had eyes all over him. Riley. Oh, no. Turnover. Sabres. Tavares with the interception. Oh, good feet there from Nyes. That Cowan question was dirty as a person from London. Did you get it right? You better get it right. He's not a rookie for the Knights, is he? Domi out into the neutral zone. Domi chasing. Domi gets there first. McCabe behind the net for Domi. Domi's got to have a big period here. On through traffic, blocked. That was Bowen Byram. Sabres in the neutral zone. Leafs, I feel like, have controlled play for the most part at 5-on-5 for, I would say, the last maybe 10, 15 minutes of gameplay. Obviously, there's exceptions, but I think they've been pretty good. Easton Cowan flips it in. Oh, great bounce for Joshua. Shot. Stopped by Luukkonen. Sabres have it. Breakout. Lose the zone. They've been losing the zone a lot. Will producer Maddie raise more money than Adam? It's looking like that, Colin. Let's get everyone to 1,000 before Adam for the lulls. Let's also just get everyone to 1,000 regardless. Caden Primo around for Easton Cowan, late in his shift. Benoit, a little over 3 minutes into this third period here. Matthews shot, stopped by Luukkonen. 16:51 to go in the third. Ostino Mino. Steve, is it weird that I traded Kyle Connor for John Tavares? Yes. Wow. Like in fantasy? Tavares has been very good. He has been very, very good. But Kyle Connor had over 40 goals last year. Matthews wins that draw. The ref says, I don't like it. They're going to redo it. Leafs were getting their arses kicked in the shot counter. It's now 18-18. McMahon to take the draw in place of Matthews. McMahon won. On from Riley. That's blocked. Riley has a puck hop over his stick. Up the ice. Leafs get out. Robertson given chase. Robertson deflects the puck. Thompson can't get there. OEL. Matthews stripped by Benson. Robertson late reacting there. Thompson. Fans on it, thank goodness. Matthews. Waiting for the Leafs to change. $2 Steve on a Robertson empty net, yes or no? Ooh, I like that. I like that, Jake. I like that. More likely Matthews, but I like that. Tavares out there battling. I like this line. Nice, Tavares, Michelli. They've been solid. Sabres gain the zone. Oh, McCabe is tripped by Dahlin. Unintentional in the puck battle. Sabres center it for no one. Shot from the point. Michelli stick shatters. Michelli. Oh, just go to the bench. Stop by Primo. That is a bailout save right there. 15-24 to go in the third. Like in the third period, it's the short change. You were the closest Leaf to the bench. You probably should have just gone. Oh, boy. 7 likes shy of 1,000. Let's get there. Yeah, Bobby Hastings would have been ready with a stick if he just went. You're right, Hayden. As always, I always say. I'm always like, that Hayden, he's right. Draw in the Leaf zone. That's a clean win for Wah. Carlo around for Domi. Domi's been taking the D-zone draws on this line. Actually, wait a sec. It's Wah with Yarncroke and Domi right now. Domi battling Zucker. Zucker gets around everyone. Now it's Lorentz. Okay, so Wah was just out there for the draw. So now they don't even trust Domi with draws? Like, holy cow, man. Buffalo dumps it. Primo leaves it for Benoit. Steve, look up the old North Bay Centennials mascot. I'm scared to do so. If it's anything like Sarge, I might faint. Krebs. Pass is intercepted. Sabres get it back. Big battle in the slot there. High slot. Power. Shot through traffic. Doesn't hit the net. Puck swatted away. Connor Timmins with it. Leafs battling behind the net. They're doing the wave. Why? Stop it. At a tied hockey game? What are you doing? Sabres have the Leafs running around right here. Dakota Joshua laying the lumber. Sabres, that goes out of play, but now it's going to be a power play. Oh, yeah. Woo! My team just took a penalty. Woo! I'm not anti-wave, but what are you doing right now? Benoit with a penalty. And the Leafs in the penalty kill in the third period. Steve Dangle here on the STPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell your friends. Not sure if this is true, but HFTV tweeted no fines for the Habs last night, eh? It's almost as if they were right. So I get emails from the NHL whenever there is a fine or a suspension, and I didn't get one. Listen. The Habs were right in their anger. The NHL usually doesn't care about that. They usually ding you anyway. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about you're not allowed to call us out. And they did. I want to say hello to my niece, Lily, who is watching on her, is that mummy phone or daddy phone? Mummy phone or daddy phone? Hello, Lily. Minor Matt, waves don't work. I was at the Toronto versus Buffalo game when Ryan O'Reilly was a Leaf. As soon as we started to wave, Buffalo scored. I remember this. There's a photo of Rasmus Dahlin with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Drew Hayden goes, both have accomplished so much. Sorry, I called you Drew there. It's force of habit. I love you. I love you for who you are. Separate of Drew. Always have. Leafs have to kill this third period penalty. Thompson has it at the point. He's got Matthews on him. Behind the net now. Carlo can't clear it. Gets it to McCabe. Maybe he can. Nope. Almost. Ugh! Right at the blue line. Sabres hold it. Doan. Dahlin. Benson. Oh, almost picked off by Nyes. Dahlin on. Rebound. Thompson scores. And the Sabres lead 3-2. 12:54 left in the third. The good news is you need one more goal for the overhaul bet. The bad news is the Leafs are losing again. Primo doesn't see this one. I think it slid. Did that slide right under McCabe? I think it might have. I mean, you'd like to get a pad down there. Ugh. 27th career 2-goal game. Leafs need a goal to tie it. And now it's McMahon out there with Tavares. And was that Nyes? No, it's Michelli. Interesting. Ugh. Let's go Buffalo, says Mike Martell. Boo, says Steve. Hello, Lily. Steve, what are you snacking on during the Jays game? Herbal tea. An LFR video. Michelli receives that pass in his feet, so now he's got to go chase it. Tavares. In front. Stopped by Luukkonen. 12:04 to go in the third. Lots of time to tie this up, but Maroon. Wesley. Thank you for the donation to Rachel's Raiders. I just realized who you are, Wesley. Are you still going to jump both feet on the button? Yeah, I might. Bruce Lee. Oh, it's from Cassie. Bruce Lee had a brother that was never late. His name was Early. Oh, thank you, Cassie. I needed the cheer up. Oh, dear. Leafs in the offensive zone. They lose the offensive zone. Here comes Buffalo. They hand it off. They shoot. They are stopped. Leafs are playing panicky. Go get it. Did Primo cover it? Nope, still loose. OEL chasing Riley. Up to Robertson. Up on the top line tonight. It's Robertson, Matthews, and Nyes, it looks like, as the Leafs look for a tying goal here in the third on home ice. Love you, Steve. Hang in there. It'll get better. I'm not totally convinced that's right, but thank you. SLS, I'm following the Leafs through your stream. Jay's pregame is on TV. Leafs don't deserve the TV today. That is fair. As we have exactly 1,967 viewers right now. Ugh. Primo out of his net to play it. He's been fine tonight, honestly. Benoit. Sabres get it out. Pass off target, though. This fourth line is on the ice for the Leafs. I do not have much of an appetite for them to be on the ice at all in this game. Domi's been dreadful. Dreadful all season. Cowan. McCabe. Twirls around Zucker. His pass is intercepted. Leafs dump it. Luking it out of the net to play it. Cowan. Ooh, almost stole it. McCabe. Wide of the net. Joshua. It's down the ice for an icing. 9:53 to go in the third. Nikita Kucherov just notched his 1,000th career point, according to producer Hayden. Goodness gracious. He's going to the Hall. Like, there's not really a debate to be had. He's making it. Offensive zone draw. The Sabres clear it. Berube promised a heavy team, and it's not happened. I wholeheartedly agree. Wholeheartedly. Tuck intercepted McMahon, and now it's a D-zone draw when you're trying to tie the game. I don't like this sad Steve. Leafs, when I catch you. Yeah, dude. It's super lame, and I don't like it. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel, brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. I mean, the bright side is there are so many more of you watching than I ever thought possible. We were looking at the pregame numbers, and we were like, oh, boy. You know what a lot of people are learning about Toronto that, I mean, a lot of Americans clearly didn't know. This is a Jays town. It's a Jays town. I'm not saying the Jays are more popular than the Leafs, but I am saying when the Jays are good, that building's packed. The Leafs building's packed, win or lose. Their building's less than half the size. It's pretty different. And there's twice as many games. The Jays, when it's only half sold, looks empty, but it's still doing better than a lot of teams in the MLB. And would you look at that? They got what is being talked about as the best stadium in baseball by the fans. I'm not saying by the structure. KK Fairber. This team sucks so much, I thought I just saw a loophole. Hey, that team made the playoffs. Once. Leafs win the draw on their own end. Carlo, nice pass for McCabe, who's rushing it. Gains the zone on his own, end to end. Jake McCabe around the net, looking for someone to give it to. No one's there, just gives the puck away. What was all of that for? He left the puck for you. Someone get it. I hate the way these guys play hockey. This is the team Leaf fans asked for. No, it fucking... Sorry. Nice. So I can't do that. I'm going to get fired. There's a Sabre with a broken stick. Benoit with the shot. Leafs have a man advantage here as the Sabre who broke his stick left for the bench. Naturally, they don't have the puck. Ugh. Just going to point out the Oilers' starts the last 2 years. Yeah, the Leafs don't get to do that. Like, listen, yeah, of course they could still make the playoffs. Of course they could still have a great record. I'm not focused on the record right now. I'm focused on the fact that they look awful. Yeah, if the Leafs had been to back-to-back Cup finals, I think we'd be pretty chill. Oh, Sabres clear the zone. Why is this fourth line on the ice? I never want to see it ever again. Stop subjecting fans to this. OEL defending without a stick. Primo allows a rebound. 7:35 to go in the third. Yarncroke. Oh! Ugh. Didn't have enough for a break there. Leafs changing. McCabe. Lorentz. Where's the help? Giveaway to Tuck. Why are you standing there? Puck on your stick in front of the goalie. First day in the league or what? Leafs get out of their zone. These guys are helpless. Okay, Joshua. Dakota Joshua scores! Ah! The Leafs, with 6:50 to go in the third, are not hopeless after all. They tie the game. The overhaul bet hits. Congratulations to everyone who rode with me on that. Bally Sportsbook and Casino. The overhaul bet was Thompson point, Matthews point, 6 or more goals. That's goal number 6 on the game. Joshua cuts through the middle, shot. It might have been deflected by Nick Waugh. Let's see. Nope, that one just beats Luukkonen straight up. That's Joshua's second as a Leaf to go with Michelli's second as a Leaf, and it's 3-3 tied here in the third. Reading all the chats from before they tied it is very funny. Berube needs to have a psycho moment. They deserve to get booed if they lose. Let's talk the real issue. Rogers owning the team, top-down issue. How are they supposed to fix this is crazy. YouTube needs a live censor button so Steve can cook without worrying about YouTube shooting the ban puck. I don't think YouTube can do that. When I said I'm going to get fired, I made a joke. I was just joking. Maybe I'll get fired. I don't know. McCabe and Carlo with the assists. Maron. Here comes Benoit charging up the left wing. Picked off easily by Byram. Tavares to Michelli. Michelli. Being held. Sabres come out with it. Leafs defend with numbers. Look around. Oh! Primo gloves that. 5:29 to go in the third. I stand by what I said, tie game or no. You know what? I respect that. Will we see Waffles on the ice again this season? No, Jesse's dog will not be on the ice. Or maybe. Experience Leafs hockey. Hi from St. Louis. Buffalo is actually better this year. Is Buffalo actually better this year, or have the Leafs just taken a big step backward? Yes. Pens versus Leafs, November 3rd. Sid has 1,896 playoff and regular season points, 1,695 career regular season points. If you want something to look forward to. Oh, no. What do you mean to look forward to? What do you mean? I'm so glad the overhaul hit. Holy moly. A big problem has been the third leg has usually been and the Leafs win. And they haven't been doing that, which I think has been rude. There it is. 3 check marks. You love to see it. Shout out Bally Bet Sportsbook and Casino. I'm frazzled right now. And shout out to you if you rode with me on that one. It made a couple doubloons. We need to bring back the term doubloons. Not used enough. Dakota Joshua. How about this line? You asked me a second ago. What do I think of the wall line? It's looking real good. There are pieces that suggest the Leafs will figure this out. I would like to see it actually happen. 20 gifted subs if the Leafs win in regulation. I will take that. Leafs clear the zone. Domi's out there with Nyes and Tavares right now. Nyes fires that wide. Domi in the neutral zone. Tavares can't get it ahead. Tuck battling Riley. Riley comes up with it. Riley hard around. Is anyone there, though? Yes, it's Domi to Nyes. Nyes chips it in. Leafs change. Sabres get it. Leafs can't clear the zone there. Is this ice? It is not. Carlo battling with Malenstein. Someone's stick is broke. I think it's Carlos. Get off, big fella. Ah! Robertson with the steal in his own end. He's looking for McMahon. He finds him. Oh, McMahon almost got it to Robertson. Oh, Robertson taken into the boards hard by Krebs. Back to the original first line of Robertson, McMahon, and Matthews. 4:23 to go in the third. We got a whistle. I think that's offside against the Sabres. Geez, that's happened a lot tonight with the broken sticks. What would it take to get the Habs logo in the SDPN emojis? Great question. I live in England, and this game is so bad, it looks like the hockey here. It's actually embarrassing how bad Matthews and Tavares and co look. Matthews hasn't had the greatest game. I think Tavares has had a great season, despite how the team looks. There's a lot they're doing wrong. And I like to think by watching these streams, you have a better idea of what I like and what I don't like. Like even better than in the LFR when I explain it for 20 minutes. But you're watching me react on the fly. And you see it's a lot of small things. Like just Jake McCabe, who I think has had a great night, had a real bad shift there, just passing to no one. But also his teammates did a terrible job. Here come the Sabres. Oh, no, they put it across the goal mouth, but not on McCabe. Ooh. Dakota Joshua back to McCabe in their own end. 3:40 to go in the third. I love how you guys gave Pettersson crap on the podcast yesterday. He opens the scoring tonight. Please keep it up. Dude, like we're prolific with that stuff. Dumped in by Waugh. Cowan after it. We're prolific at being like, this guy or this team stinks. And then they immediately do great. Never works with the Leafs. They're immune. Dakota Joshua. Cowan after it. Cowan. Sabres looking to gain the zone. They don't. Offside, 2:54 to go in the third. Hey, Steve, big fan from Montreal. Fan of you. Not the Maple Leafs. That's fair. With early talk you guys had about this season being at least different, no matter where they end up, how would you feel if they go for a retool? I mean, not great, but like I need to see the vision, right? You can do a retool if it looks like it's going well. This so far doesn't look like it's going well. Candles out for the summoning circle. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Puck in the neutral zone. Riley very near giveaway to Josh Doan. There's another offside. 2:37 to go in the third. Why don't they just glue Cowan to Tavares when he's playing with the Leafs? If it did wonders for Marner, Cowan clearly has a lot of energy and could give a boost of energy to Johnny. See, I think that line is playing very well. I think the Leafs' middle six is playing well. The second line and the third line, I wouldn't change anything. Like Cowan got an assist on the game-tying goal. Like, leave it. Mike effing Bond pointing out that the Leafs' last few Octobers have been pretty mid. It's true. I don't like the way they're playing. Again, everyone keeps pointing to the record. I am not talking about the record. I'm talking about the way they're playing. And maybe it's 6.5. You know? Timmins gains the zone for the Sabres. Former Leaf. Oh, Timmins on! Blocked by the ocean of bodies in front. Interference from the Sabres, not called. No icing. No way. 1:50 to go in the third. Matthews out there with Robertson and McMahon. Timmins can't handle the pass. Robertson after him. 1:35 to go. Timmins up the ice. Sabres attack with numbers. Leafs defend with numbers. Shot! Oh! Stopped by Primo. Robertson helps get rid of that. Matthews. Pass to McMahon is intercepted in the neutral zone. How about Anaheim putting up 2 in the third to tie Tampa Bay? Holy cow, did they? The Lightning are going through it, man. Was that today? Sheesh. OEL holds the Sabres at the blue line. Gives it away. Benoit gets it right back. Up the ice. Nice, can't handle it. Batted away. Here comes Josh Doan. He's got to wait for his team to get back on side, so he dumps it. 45 seconds to go in the third. Wah. Through the neutral zone. Into the Sabres zone. Behind the Sabres net. He's cleaned out. Nyes is out there with these two big fellas. Here come the Sabres with numbers. Oh, boy. Oh, they give it away. Wah or Joshua? Wah and Joshua is screwing me up so bad this season. They almost had a break there. Carlo. Tavares. 12 seconds to go in the third. Can't gain the zone. Where is it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will have overtime in Toronto. Who will have their breakout year at the Easter Seals tournament this year? Me. I'm calling it. I'm going to be unreal. Hayden's going to feed me. Feed me more. Feed me more. I'm going to be so good. I hope. Shout out Adam Wild sending me tweets right now. Watch the stream, Adam. OT winner picks. Give me Tavares and Thompson. You dressing up for Halloween this year on SDPN? That's classified. That's classified. Steve Dangle here on the SDPN YouTube channel. This stream is brought to you by Bally Sportsbook and Casino. If you got the app before the game and you listened to me with the overhaul bet, you had a good night. We'll see who the Leafs start overtime with. We'll see who the Sabres start overtime with. Long conversation at both bench with both coaching staffs. What's Berube going to do? He can't start camp. That's a great point, Hayden. Early Leafs game means Steve can stream with Jesse. Steve has to shoot an LFR after this. During the World Series, like I did last night. Yeah, by the way, we will be redirecting all of you to Jesse's stream after this. So there's 3,100 of you in here live right now for overtime. We will redirect you to Jesse's stream for the World Series. Is Jesse already on? No, not yet. Soon. So looks like we got Tuck, Darlene, and McLeod for Buffalo. Matthews, Riley, and Waugh for the Leafs. Thoughts on the Canucks acquiring Lucas Reichel for a fourth? Great low-risk move for them. Sabres win the opening draw of overtime. Tuck gains the zone. Darlene has a chance. Blocked by Waugh. Darlene gets it in the neutral zone. Now he's in his zone. I think Waugh is going to go off for a change. Sabres have a 3-on-2 here. McLeod. Darlene can't handle the pass. Nyes is out there now instead of Waugh. Darlene. Wooey. Missed. 4:15 to go in overtime. Matthews. Riley. Riley curls back. Matthews to the bench. Tavares is out there. Here's Nyes attacking Tage Thompson. Thompson on him. OEL is there for Riley. Nice move. Tavares. Oh, picked off. Sabres have a 2-on-1. Jack Quinn. Oh no. Power loses the handle. What a gift. Tavares might have a break. Nyes gets him. Thompson chasing Tavares. Shoots. Scores. John Tavares. Have yourself a night. Steve Dangle, have yourself a night. Called it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Leafs win 4-3 in overtime over the Buffalo Sabres. Who knows? Maybe tonight will get even better. Goodness gracious. Has a hockey team ever needed a win more? Holy cow. For game number 9 of the season, it sure felt like game 90. Tavares almost cost them the game with that move. OEL with the great block. Power had a breakaway. Nice. Waited for his moment. Found Tavares. Tage Thompson a little off balance. And Tavares beats Luukkonen straight up. IKEA JT needs to return to the LFR tonight. No promises. Oh boy, Thompson doesn't look good on this back check at all. And JT. I'm telling you, for all the Leafs' faults this season so far, Nyes has looked great. JT has looked great. Overtime winner. Wes Richard, thank you for 5 SDPN memberships. Logan Prescott, no way you called it. Don't act surprised. Wanted to say I think you look great with a beard. I know. Is Jesse at the game before doing the Jays? I don't think so. L1R1 for the win? Absolutely. That might be a good LFR title. We'll see. I got to turn the Canucks Habs game off. I'm going to get too distracted. When is Jesse starting his stream? Maybe I'll just continue until he's on. Because He's on at 8, like 8 sharp? Because it's 7:46 right now. Can you give him a call? And I will tap dance. Yeah, da, 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 da. Leafs with the biggest Toronto sports win of the day so far. But you never know. Was watching for the likes for my donation amount. Will donate $120, $1 per 10 likes. Wow! To Easter Seals? That's a good amount. Thank you. Shoo. We got a couple donations here. Brent and Patrick. Protecting last names just in case. Jesse is live. He's currently getting ready. So we can end whenever. Perfect. So we will direct you all to Jesse Blake's lobby. Jesse is streaming Game 2 of the 2025 World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. You are not going to want to miss that. That's going to be a massive game. And if you haven't seen one of Jesse's streams so far, the man is a star. The Jays have given him a lot to talk about, a lot to cheer about, a lot to smile about. Time to go play hockey with Leo. Yeah, I got about 12 minutes before he goes to bed. Great point. My friends, for now, that is it for this stream. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you liked this stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Jesse Blake streaming Game 2 of the World Series in a moment. Stay right there.